Yeah, man, people, welcome to Nicardo Media House in the morning, in Saturday. Good day to everyone, wherever you're all in the world. Bless upon yourself, as usual. Yeah, bless upon yourself. Just want to tell people, my apology around what happened. No video yesterday, little circumstance. I understand, but I mean, look, I'm going to chop it up today. I'm going to talk about the under-17 boys are off. Yeah, first 3 points in the championship for another World Cup spot. We're looking forward for a glory day again, like what we did in 2011, and also Usain Bolt have broken silence around leonbailey. What he thought about what happened with leonbailey in terms of his poor performances and in terms of flight issues. You understand? leonbailey, one of his best friend, going to say a few pieces, and also after that, we're going to get into the video. But after this, watch this clip and I will get right into the video.
Boom, 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 boom,
Give me party.
You party? Me not stop party till me 140. Me not stop party till me 140. Me not stop party till me have a girl party supermarket and party store. Party good girl, I go to party more. You know the girl you have to put party door. I go to party. Get girl, I go to party more.
I'm going to talk about the reggae boy, the young reggae boy, the under 17. Look, we in second position. El Salvador is off to the mark, scoring 8 goals, 6 goals in the first half. They look really dangerous. Yes, it's Cayman Island, but I see the game that going to play between us and El Salvador is going to be a tough game. And when you play 3 at the back and coming up against a team that will move the football a lot more quicker, the players be running off the ball, players will open up channels for their teammate. It's going to cause a little bit of problem if the opponent team that playing with 3 at the back is not organized. And look, nothing is really a given in this qualifier. Anything can happen in this qualifier. But if you move away from this continent and go all the way over to CAF in Africa, Nigeria, 5-time World Cup champion, they are not in the World Cup coming up later this year. The last team to win a back-to-back under 17 World Cup, it was Nigeria, the Super Eagles, the young Eagles, 2013, 2015. So you look at how the football is shifting over in Africa. Once Nigeria was the dominant team over there, they are no longer the dominant team. A under 17 CAF tournament will kick off shortly in a month and a half from now. Nigeria will not be there. They will not be in the World Cup next, later down in the year in Qatar. So when you look at it, man, sky's the limit for the youths. Nothing guaranteed at the youth level. You just have to go out and perform at your best level. So look, we have to hold Cayman Island. I think it's today. You have to hold them and you have to dump them up. We have to go score some goals. So when we go into that game against the El Salvador, hopefully St. Vincent can hold them off a little bit. But at least we would love to go in that game where we like 3 goal difference behind them. You understand? But we have to go give Cayman Island probably a 8. We have to go give them a 8 and not concede. So I mean, I know if we win Cayman Island, it will still be in our hands, but if we go to the World Cup, because our game against El Salvador, it only takes us to beat them, but it's going to be a tough challenge again, because with them and 6 points with the Reggae Boyz, with probably 7-8 goals margin ahead of us, they probably just come into the game and just settle for a draw. Meanwhile, us scrambling for a victory over them, but we can do it. But look, we're going to do it, but it's going to be a tough game. But let's see what the Reggae Boyz will do in the bigger picture in terms of El Salvador. But Usain Bolt was on the fix. Usain Bolt was on the fix a couple days ago, and this is something that I did wanted to do yesterday, but I didn't managed to get a video done. But look, Usain Bolt just asked a few questions around the situation with leonbailey, and I'd love to hear what you guys think about what Usain Bolt said. Drop it down there in the comment section. But this is what this is what Usain Bolt have said around the leonbailey situation, the flight, in terms of his selection, stepping away from the national team, a little bit of issues, and this is what the Olympic champion have to say.
Situation that happened, of course teams like this kind of patch up now, but the whole thing with him and the side and him and the coach working.
Are you as personally, it's all personal things with that what going on with him, So a man have to make him own decision. So I can say Is a man say if you uncomfortable, decide so someone go about it. Who am I to
Judge?
Is the man say.
But I wonder if you talk from the superstar perspective, where in which like, because that are the argument say the youth are stars, so certain things I'm asked, so I'm for just get it no questions asked. While there's the argument say, yo, you don't really do nothing for the national side, so you shouldn't have complain about this and that and this and that. You don't really achieve nothing.
Yeah, but that come back to just how everybody opinion. You understand? If I understand, everything different. Cause I'm sure Pepe there. Pepe got through it.
Pepe.
He's a master. So it's a different thing how everybody react to things different. He's a master. Some people might want to be treated like this or expect to be treated like this. But you know, if you're in the Jamaican system, you know. I think because Bailey just coming out maybe and he might go through it tough and it's hard to over your son and do great and I be treated. So and you come here and I be treated. So some of the time it's frustration too. You understand? But I think the longer I'm in our system, you understand, so I just saw it stay.
Yeah. Because you have issues with, I'm sure you had issues with JOA and
anything with Jamaica. You understand?
Like how did you get through certain...
But let's use my own money and do what I do.
Oh shit, for
in
real?
the story.
Which is what people there suggest with even Leon say, just use your own money and do your thing.
No, but that's not fair. That's not fair.
frustrating.
Yeah, because if you represent the country.
But it's different for me because we never we not play as much game as Leon. You understand? We might have two things throughout the whole year or one thing throughout the whole year. Leon have to do many different matches throughout the year because you have much something, some Jamaica, some traveling, so it's different for him. So the frustration level probably high, but with me, with that one that him just pay me once and move along because it don't make sense to complain because I understand say, I don't know this I go on.
Yeah, like,
you understand?
It's
not I wouldn't say it's an incident, but when you travel first class the whole of your life, for going a coach back, especially with Tal, that can't, but them not go buy a first class ticket again, no matter how it be. So I'm just buy it myself. Is the man and just go because it is what it is. But as me say, I travel one, maybe twice, then I have to do this one 15, 16 times a year or 4 times. Any much I've been know all the games spread out through the season. You understand? So it's just, but you kind of, if you're in a sports, you kind of know, so Jamaica sports, I know from my time, from way back. Because when I go call up, but when my friend them tell me about it.
Like people, like,
call a name.
You know, so yeah, your opinion down in the comment section. Again, love to hear what you guys think about what Usain both have said. Is it credible, you know, to what the man have said around Leonbailey? You know, it's up to you to voice your opinion in the comment section. You know, this is Nicardo Media House with the Morning Insider. I'm out.